Okay, how's it going, everybody? This is Pond Fishing 101 with Alex Rodriguez. Please, before I start the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And without further ado, here we go. Alright, here I am. I'm by my pond. My pond is here. Show y'all what I'm using today. I'm using a fly reel with fly line in it. I'm using about a foot-long leader of 10-pound test. 10 pounds because some of the fish in here are big. And I have a couple homemade lures I'll be using today. And this is just a picture. This one here is a little fly I made just to represent like a food. And this one here is the killer. This one gets everything. It's just to represent a worm. And it's just beads and a very small mosquito hook. This is a hook I use no matter what. Cut down the barb. I use these hooks all the time. If it's for a worm or if it's for a lure. So I'm gonna get those tied on, tie on the worm, and I'll show you guys some techniques to use when fishing in the pond. Now, what this fly line allows me to do is it allows me to cast just like a fly fishing pole, but a lot shorter distance because the pole I'm using is actually a broken Abu Garcia bait casting reel, or rod. And this is just a VU line, so it allows me to cast in different places, and I can just drag it across just like a fly. They like bottom water stuff more than top water stuff, but if you're feeding them, they'll come up to the top for food, so they do sometimes come up to the top. Now I'm going to talk to you about casting position. Obviously here in this pond we have lots of cords and wires on the top. That's in the left corner. But maybe all the fish are in that left corner and you want to try to get a chance at one of those fish, but you don't want to get them tangled up in the cord. So what I like to do, fly them through right to the outside of the cords, and then let it sink a little bit and pull your line just on the outside of the cords, like that. And bring it all the way around, and then maybe cast in the other corner. And let it come through just on the edge of the cord. And what happens is if you get a bite, you need to pull that fish into the middle of the pond as soon as possible so it doesn't get tangled up in the cords, or maybe if you have branches in one corner or something like that, you don't want to get near. So let me tie on a new fly and I will show you guys what I can do. So what we got here, we got the worm fly, and all that is like I said, beads and a hook tied onto the hook, and it works good. It surprises me. Focus. And then we got the little mosquito kind of thing. That one floats more than this one. This one goes straight to the bottom. Once it gets to the bottom, I will jig it up until finally something bites. I set the hook. So let me show you what this one can do. Okay. Oh, I hope everybody saw that. That was a pretty big one. And it came up, and I actually wasn't even paying attention. I was starting to try to reel in my stuff, and then all of a sudden I see a big white tail. Not sure if you could see it on the screen. It was just over there. Oh, I don't think you could even see it. Yeah. Alright. I had one big bite from a white koi, white, black, and orange koi, but came off and must have just had the tail of the lure, and when I pulled it up it came off, so I'm trying again, same spot about. Like I said, I cast it out there and then just short strips back. So short that you can't even see. But barely, I think, my line moving. When that knot comes up, have a knot in the fly line, cast it back out there. Short strips, get one long. Ah, Here's another one. I don't know if you guys can see them, but my line, what happens with the koi and the goldfish are different. Goldfish, you see a little pulse, like boom, boom, and then you strike and it's on. The koi, you see your line hanging, and then it just starts to drift away all of a sudden. Or it starts to float. Yeah, these koi are strange. It's harder to tell when they're biting. But if they really bite, oh, you know it's on, because these koi in here are big and they're strong. And we got a koi in here that's about probably 15, 20 pounds. It's a big koi. This is about this is about a 6,000 gallon pond. It's very big, 4 feet deep halfway, and then about 2 feet deep the other. So it's very deep. And it used to be above ground as well, so it used to be even deeper. Now it's just in ground. They changed it up. And so, that's what I mean about the line disappearing. It's there, you know the lure's on the bottom, and all of a sudden it just starts taking off. Like that. Right there. That was a good strike. Ooh, splasher. Good fish. This is a smaller koi, but it is a koi. Ooh, ooh. This is my drag is actually pulling out a lot of drag, and it's set on its highest setting. Bring this one in. There it is. Beautiful. Alright. He's still got a lot of fight in him. Then about a minute long fight. Got a big fish. Alright, let's see if I can't scoop him up. So that's one of the fish there. You're gonna just attack my whoops. So, just gulped in that wormfly. Yellow koi. See you later, buddy. Into the darkness. So, that was with my wormfly. Again. Nothing special. Beads and yarn. A little mosquito hook. And it wasn't as big as the white one that took it before. That's a decent sized fish, a big fish, about a pound maybe. Looks a lot smaller on camera. So yeah, until next time, Alex Rodriguez signing up. Don't forget to like or subscribe. Thank you.